good afternoon, and this afternoon I'm going to be doing a quick colour test. Now I'm putting on a white, or have put on a white cape, and the reasons for putting on this white cape is just that it neutralizes my grandniece's colour tone, so that she becomes a blank canvas. Okay, and so by a colour test I mean I'm going to then do what we'd call a metal test. What would be the best metal for her? And what do I mean by metal? It would mean that what would be the best necklaces, what would be the best watch strap, what would be the best accessories for Misha. Okay, so I'm going to put on first of all the silver. Now, as I put the silver on, I'm just going to come to the front and just take a look at Misha. Okay. Now, that silver is cooling down at Misha's skin, and you could see all the undertones in her skin, and it looks good. But I'm going to then put on the next metal, and that would be the gold. Okay, and I'm just going to come to the side of Misha, and immediately I can see that the gold looks a lot better, because Misha, although she has been in the sun and she's got a bit of a tan, but there is still a lot of yellow undertones. So of course immediately the skin picks up, and even though she's had the suntan, but you could actually see those yellow undertones coming through, and so it brightens Misha absolutely, and it makes her sparkle. Now I'm going to put another metal on, so I'm going to come around the back of you, Misha, and I'm just going to put this bronze. So, and that will be like a rose gold, and I'm going to stand at the side again of Misha, and Misha, if you just look up at me please. And although that rose gold looks really lovely, but actually it's not the best metal for Misha, because it takes away a lot of that yellow undertone. Okay, so there's a sense in which if Misha was choosing a bracelet, she could have a bracelet or a watch with the gold and the rose colored metal, but just on its own it doesn't do a lot, even when she's actually had that tan. And so I'm going to take the rose away, and I'm just going to take that best color gold away, and I'm just going to put that silver so we can actually really see again. And as we can see, we look at Misha, but really it does absolutely nothing for her. It just sits there. Her skin tone has gone all the way in. Now, if Misha was 2 or 3 shades darker, I sense that real sort of cool silver would be really good for her, because it would pick up the coolness of the dark skin. So I'll just take that away, Misha, and I'm just going to put that real beautiful gold background for you. Okay. And as we could see, let's tuck that in at the back so it doesn't sort of all come crashing down. And as you can see, it's really beautiful. And if I just put that rose coloured, just pop that there. See the two colours together as metals are really great for Misha. And so the question is Misha warm? Is she cool? Well, I mentioned that actually there is a lot of warm undertones for Misha, but I'm just going to go and find another board for Misha. And if you just lower it slightly, if you would, that's really wonderful and that's great. And it's an amazing thing because Misha's got this beautiful spectacles on, and immediately you can see, and this has not been arranged, but a spectacle is actually a very good color for her because it picks up on her blue. So Misha, it's cool and there is light, okay, and I mentioned that she has a lot of warmth in her undertones, and so therefore going back to that traditional wheel and going back to Donna Fuji, as I said, that Donna broke the wheel up, and so there's a sense in which then there are some colors in autumn that will be really great on Misha. So there we are, light mahogany with a splashing of golden. And of course, if I was doing a custom-made fan for Misha, and the custom-made fans look very much like this, then I would then include the warmth of Misha's undertones to her fan, so it will be custom made and just for Misha. So that's the beauty about this lunar color system versus the more traditional wheel. So thank you, Misha.